Alright, and it looks like we are good. We are live. Gonna do a quick sound check real quick. Make sure that everything is going as it should over on this end. Cool beans. I got audio. Awesome. Alright, well, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Glad to be here. I hope everyone is having a fantastic weekend so far. Hope the weather is treating you well. I know that there's definitely been some crazy weather throughout the country over the last few days, so not really a lot longer than that. But either way, hope everybody is staying warm and staying safe out there. So, I pulled out my handy-dandy Elden Ring book, and I figured out what I was missing in regards to the key. I know what I need to do so that way I can free the Dung Eater. And that is that I need to come back to the Round Table Hold and speak to the Dung Eater here, now that we've picked up one of his seedbed curses in the capital. So, here we are. See that we got someone in, watching. Welcome. Glad to have you here. I hope that your Saturday is going well.
With your whole being, the pox upon life itself, feared and despised by all. The reviled blessing. Apparently not. You are but a lamb, a stranger to the farm and ignorant of your own ignorance.
Ignorant of my own ignorance? What?
I've been long without peace. Don't spoil my quiet here. No. Wait. You have felt the curse.
Have I? I could smell it on you.
Tender. Apparently my seedbed is ripe and waiting. 'Twas a brief respite, I must say. Go and unshackle my corporeal flesh, trapped in the sewer jail below the capital. I can kill you and defile your corpse. Then the pox will truly be your own.
Wow. What an offer. Cool. Alright, so next we're heading back up here to go release him. Cool. That's good. This has been a quest that we've been on for the last few episodes here. Working our way towards doing this. We've journeyed into Lanedale a little bit earlier than we otherwise would have, all kind of for the purpose of getting this puppet. So, well, the puppet and the crossbow. Let's be honest here. Okay, the poly crossbow was definitely a contributing factor. Oh, this thing is amazing. It's alright. Now, we're just gonna creep right along away from that guy. He ain't got nothing to do with his big old ugly fingers. Oh! Open! Open! Oh!
Everything that matters to you
Oh!
Generations to come. I am the Who are you?
Leave your jail.
Been here long enough. I will kill again. And defile each corpse with care. Just to be sure that when they're reborn, they'll be cursed. Along with their children. And their children's children.
And their children's children's children.
Time to come.
At least the hand was polite enough to let me get through my conversation. You think you scare me? Well, you would be right. Terrify me, right? Look at them. Look at them ugly fingers. Ayo! Alright. Cool, here we go. Nice. Another somber stone 7. Whatever. Alright, cool. So here we go. We let him out. Now, which way do we want to go about this? We'll go this way. We'll just go this way. My guy, I forgot to go buy more crab. Oh no. Well. Oh well. Okie doke. So, I think I started to mention yesterday, I don't know if I completed the thought or not, but so I finished Blood of the Elves, I finished the first Witcher book, and, before I read the next one, I'm actually moving over, and I'm gonna do Starship Troopers by Robert Heinlein. So I started that yesterday. Not bad so far. There's definitely, right, some similarities to the movie, for sure. But I'm definitely seeing some differences. Alright, I'm just gonna sell this dude, like, all my consumable runes right now. So that way I can purchase all of his crab.
It was him. No question. That monster. He's lurking round here.
He's lurking round here. Alright. So I think if I quit back to the main menu and load back in, at this point now I'll get invaded by the Dung Eater. We'll have to see. Oh. Oh no!
Serves me right. Thick and bloody end. For a jumped up little shit with big ideas.
Ah, damn, dude.
Help me out. Would you, mate? I don't want to get cursed. Just let me die. I don't want to live like this. Not anymore. So, please.
Yo, those iron balls, though, are apparently super good. Yo, what? No! The crab can't be on his side! Oh, good. The crab can also attack Mr. Dung Eater. Oh, no! Oh! Yeah! Ah, that's perfect. It's everything I wanted it to be. Yes. Oh man, him dying of him dying of Death Blight is perfect. I love that so much. Especially since I think I have complained about Death Blight on every single stream thus far. At least the last few episodes. I know I have. So that's pretty funny, honestly. Oh man. Cool. Cool stuff. So now I can go and see the Dung Eater again, and I'm gonna give him the potion. Ooh man, I know I'm not gonna have enough mana to be able to use his puppet, so that's probably gonna be the stat I'm leveling up next, is leveling up my FP, so that way I can use the Dung Eater. He's gonna be my new spirit bro. We're gonna do all the boss fights together. And when they all shit bricks because of how awesome I am, the Dung Eater can come by to swoop it all up. Crafting. I guess I'm gonna have to go hunting. Oh, jeez. Get your creepy fingers away from me, I don't want it. So he's gonna wake up no matter what, huh? Yo, he's not here. Alright. Good old From Software reboot. You know, go back to the main menu and come back in. The NPC might be there. As for what mug we're using today, so this one is from St. George, Utah. It's a cool one. First time that we went to Zion National Park is when I picked that one up. Do I, like... I feel like I have to go back to the round table hold or something. I gotta go talk to him there again. You know what? I'm just thinking. I'm pretty sure dude just dropped his bell. Yeah, so I could still buy crab. There we go. Alright, cool. Good to know. And this lady doesn't sell crossbow bolts. It's kind of crazy, honestly.
There you are. You warded off my blessing, despite the curse stirring within you. No one has succeeded in that before. How? I thought. Then it hit me that you are, in fact, me. And I am the dung eater. It is my flesh that must receive the blessing. Give me your blessing. Defile my flesh with the seedbed curse.
I'm not gonna do that.
Again and again, until it is done. Until a cursed ring coalesces, and may one day defile order itself.
Hey, thanks for the appraisal.
I have killed, and countless I have defiled, and soon the fruits will be born. Hundreds will be reborn cursed, and they'll bear thousands of cursed children, who bear tens of thousands more. A few of those will be born just like me, and they'll kill and defile and bless in my stead the rotten fools. My fate was the grandest, most brilliant of them all. My corporeal flesh lies in the sewer jail beneath the capital. Give it your blessing until a curse ring coalesces.
Cool beans. I actually have done that ending before. Got his armor and the whole jazz. I've never gotten his puppet though. Super hyped. And then we also still need to do Yura's stuff. Over here. Or was it? So let's see. It would be here. Let's do that. Okay. But I honestly don't know if I'm strong enough to take on Eleonora right now. I probably could, but why risk it? This is the last thing we really have to do in Landau right now, and then we're gonna start heading back to earlier parts of the game. Then we'll end up working our way back here shortly, but there's more stuff in Liurnia that we need to do, and we haven't even started with Caelid yet. We also have the Ainsel River Well that we need to go and explore, as well as the Ool Palace Ruins above that. I think it's just the Ould Ruins. that are topside, and then the Ould Palace is down below. Either way. Either way. So yeah. And Soler, you're not doing so well in this universe, bro.
Along with their children. And their children's children. For all time to come.
Here we go. No curse for you. You are my puppet, is what you are. Hey, welcome in. Always smoking. Nice. I too got some yard work done today. I have a little bit more I need to do tomorrow. Gotta plant a blueberry bush, which is pretty exciting. But glad to have you in, man. Glad to have you in. Sorry to miss you yesterday. I did not end up streaming for very long with Jade Empire. Admittedly, I was fighting off a pretty gnarly headache yesterday, so did not go for very long. But glad to have you here. We're doing some Elden Ring today. About to get myself Dung Eater as a puppet. I can't use him yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. How are you doing today? Oh, no worries. No worries. Maybe it was for the best. I think like I said, I was on for like an hour, and then I took off to go lay down. So. Hey, my man, Celivis, let's go.
Well done. You are a touch more useful than I had thought. Very well. Then you shall have your gift. Knowledge of the sorcerous arts and of the tutelage of the great...
Nah, thanks. I'm all good. I don't need no knowledge of the sorcerer's arts on this guy.
But if you put your mind to it...
Boromir Tarnished. Okay. Bro, you are a puppet being controlled by an Albinoric. I don't want to hear it.
Well, your impatience, though boorish, is understandable.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna be laying some concrete this summer. We've been demolishing the deck in our backyard, and we're replacing it with some cement, and we're gonna end up having to restack the fire pit as well, and that is not something I'm looking forward to, man, because yeah, those are definitely heavy.
So you had Nepheli drink the potion? Truly?
No, not truly.
Then perhaps something was amiss with it. It's concocted from the finest ingredients, but perhaps I should review the recipe. I may have expected too much of her to begin.
About your chambers.
You break into a man's private chambers, rooting about as you please.
What do you think about it? Is you please?
Fine and well. You tricked Nepheli and had her drink the potion. I believe that makes you my accomplice. You yearn for a puppet of your own. Well, normally one of your stature would never be allowed. But perhaps I can make a very special exception. Now, choose.
Spirit of a man who wished to become the innards of a living jar. A jar hurling specialist who throws all manner of pots and jars. The warrior jar once told the nameless man this: "You are not ready to join the warriors inside. No, you must apply yourself, better yourself, and one day I will return for you." Seems he met Alexander. One of Seluvis's puppets used to summon the Finger Maiden Theralina. Spirit of Finger Maiden, who never met the tarnished she was meant to guide, using healing incantations in holy water pots, but she is not a fighter by nature, and is ill-suited to battle. A maiden without a tarnished without a maiden, and yet no guide to bring them together. I think I'm gonna go with the Jarite puppet. I think I always go with the maiden, and then I'm no longer maidenless. But so hold up.
Begging for another. That remains.
Do I have to go down? All right, we're gonna try this. Back to the desktop again, or the main menu again. I think I might have to go down and go talk to his Albinoric form to buy the puppet. I didn't think so, though. I thought that I just bought him straight from Seluvis, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Begging for another lesson. That remains.
Don't want to. Okay. Well, I guess let's go down there, and we'll see. You played much Elden Ring? Always smoking? And if so, are you excited for the DLC? Tell you, man, I am hyped, mad hyped. Anytime there's a new From Software release, I'm just always so giddy.
A fine day to your worship. Please.
No, and I can't buy it here either? What the crap? I gotta be missing something. Gotta be. And some spells. And find another Starlight Shard. That's the thing. I don't... Maybe I have to... I don't understand. Maybe I gotta go back and interact with the Dung Eater's corpse again? My buddy got it. Oh, man! Dude, that is unfortunate. Well, I'd say it's worth it if you ever consider going back. I would definitely say it's worth it. I mean, I am 100% biased, though. Not even gonna lie to you. I'm a huge From Software fan. I've been playing them since the original Dark Souls came out. So I love these games. There's just no one else that does third-person combat quite like they do. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You know, and I some areas are definitely more likely for invasions than others. I would say give it another try, because the co-op in particular is so much fun. I don't know what platform you're playing it on, but I'm always down for jolly cooperation. And he's not here. Huh. Okay. Well, maybe I need to go and buy some spells from Celibus. And then he'll be like, oh, well, I guess you're smart enough that I can sell you puppets now. Okay, right. You'd mentioned that you're on Series X. Hey man, well I have this on Xbox as well, so if you're ever wanting to do some jolly cooperation, give this another try. I'd be down to give it a try with you. I do not have the DLC pre-ordered on my Xbox yet, unfortunately, but it's not even out yet anyway, so that doesn't matter. Alright, Mr. Celibus, I'd like to buy a dung eater, please.
Begging for another letter. That remains.
I want a new puppet. Here we go.
You want another puppet? Quite the key.
Okay. Cool beans, man. Cool beans. Let's see.
But I'm afraid each and every one is like a child to me. I can hardly just give them away. Oh dear. What's to be done? Why don't you fetch me some starlight shards? If you can manage it, I'll gladly prepare a new puppet for you. The soul of every puppet has its own ambience. You'll soon come to know once you possess a few. And once each's predilections are known to you, the better you'll be able to love them. Oh yes, you have much to look forward to further down this road.
Obtain a puppet. Okay. I need 5 starlight shards. Okay. I'm trying to think of where I can get more starlight shards right now. I know the place where they are in greatest abundance. I gotta follow Ronnie's quest line, which takes me over into Caelid anyway.
Begging for another lesson so soon.
Okay, it's all good. Oh, wait, actually, let's check this out too. Will it tell me what the FP cost is? 118. Okay, cool. So I know what I need to be leveling up towards. Good stuff. What's first? So I don't have the stuff to go here yet. So we could go to this cave here. There's definitely another dungeon along here somewhere I missed. You know what? I kind of want to go up into the old ruins, so let's go. Let's go. Need some more coffee. Can't play the Elden Rings without the coffee. Sweet. Alright. Onwards to victory. Okay, so Old Palace is where, or Old Ruins is where we're going first. Oh, the Borkers. I know that I came up this way before because I went up here to the Black Knife Catacombs, which I don't need that anymore. Yeah, give me them bones. I don't think you drop the bones I need anyway. I think I gotta go kill some deer for that. I would also say, if the gameplay or like the systems of this game interested you at all, Dark Souls 3 holds up. It is not very far removed from this game gameplay-wise, and it's a lot tighter of an experience. The online community is a little bit less active currently, so you're more likely to have a co-op experience with your buddy without getting invaded constantly. I've been playing through that co-op actually currently with a friend of mine. He's going through the series for the first time, and we've gotten invaded here and there, but it hasn't been anything like to griefing levels. You know, we can go through an area without getting spammed by invasions. Even the high invasion areas, we were doing okay in. Okay, so it is Old Palace up above. Okay. Good to know. So yeah, I would recommend Dark Souls 3 as well. And yeah, it's a lot tighter of an experience. It's not open world, and you can go through the entire game in 20 to 30 hours pretty easy. Obviously, you know, everybody's mileage varies when it comes to Dark Souls, but okay, this is the road that takes me off towards the catacombs, so I'm not trying to go that way. Okay. But yeah, I would also recommend Dark Souls 3 for sure. At least as a starting point. I recommend all of them, but Dark Souls 3 I feel like is a pretty good starting point just because the gameplay is some of the most up-to-date, like modern, right? It's the most similar to Elden Ring, I guess I should say. Definitely some notable things missing, such as the jump button or the map, or like item crafting. You know, there's some new things that were added for this game, but yeah, and that'll happen, you know, but then you just get together again, right, and you just continue on. Typically you won't get invaded over and over and over again, so I would say give it a look-see. There's definitely going to be renewed activity in the game for the next few months for sure, with the expansion coming out in, man, almost exactly a month now. Woo-hoo-hoo. So there will definitely be some renewed activity in the game's online community, but do with that as you will. Where is this going? Where is this taking me? Okay, this seems to just be taking me back down the road. Okay. I'll say that the early game invasions are probably the worst in Dark Souls 1. Okay, no, I lied. Dark Souls 3's opening level, actually, to this day, like, playing it on on PlayStation and on PC most recently, I definitely ran into people that were just chilling, invading me constantly in the opening level for Dark Souls 3. Because that is, let's put it this way, there's a specific type of player in the community for these games that's what they do. They just kind of chill in the opening area and mess with new players. And it always makes working through the opening levels doing co-op a pain in the butt. Like, straight up pain in the ass. But if you can get through it and get past that aspect of it, these are some of the best action RPGs that you'll ever play, hands down, without a doubt. I mean, they spawned a whole new genre of game, you know. I feel like that speaks for itself. Backstab! And that's my sales pitch for From Software, not a sponsor. Something I've been thinking about lately is just kind of the weirdness of intersecting business with art, you know, because video games are interactive art, you know, that's how I look at it. And when that is all money driven and corporate driven, it creates an interesting dynamic over like what matters the most. So with that said, the reason I bring that up in relation to all this is that video games very much rely, like their business model is very much built on the goodwill of their fans, you know, and having people bring passion to a product that otherwise kind of would just be a product, right? And that is something that I've been kind of thinking about a lot lately with kind of about how Xbox has been managing their brand, you know, and stuff, because I'm someone who throughout much of my life has considered myself like a fan of Xbox, right? Like they've had their weird moments, but all in all, I've generally kind of appreciated the way that they have handled themselves in the gaming business, and their approach to like preservation and backwards compatibility has always been a really big bonus for me. But the way that they've been kind of managing their brand lately is has been making me kind of think about that, right? Because it's a business, you know, and on one hand, Microsoft is going to do Microsoft things, no matter how personally invested you are in their products, you know, like they, to a certain extent, unless you are a stockholder, they don't care what you think. But at the same time, the flip side of that is their entire gaming business is built upon that idea of that we need our fans to care, right? Because that's what convinces them to buy in to these consoles, buy into these ecosystems, buy into spending $70 on a new release rather than waiting for it to go on sale or whatever, right? And so it's kind of a weird moment for Microsoft with their brand. And like From Software, right, is oh, no worries. No worries. I am that's kind of the joy of streaming, right, is play video games and ramble. I appreciate you though. So like, yeah, with From Software, right, like it's a brand that I enjoy quite a lot, and it's a company that I've come to enjoy their products and find a lot of passion within my own self for that, and that in and of itself is something that I reflect upon of like, I don't know, just kind of interesting devoting that much of yourself to something that is so far removed from yourself. That's what makes, I guess, art in and of itself just kind of such an interesting medium to work with, right? Because you can be so moved and so personally invested in the work of people that you have never met and will never meet. Aw, man, this statue right here, all sorts of lore theories around this guy right here, but for more information on that, see the Tarnished Archaeologist. Because I ain't gonna go ripping on his stuff for sure. Not to mention, videos are just such high quality. I want to go watch more Tarnished Archaeologists right now myself. Seeing the old palace stuff walking around here. Oh man, what a cool area, because there's just not really any answers directly in game as for all of this, right? Like, who are these statues of? You know, what old ancient civilization created this palace ruins? You know, there's so many multiple walking mausoleums here as well, which that has lore implications in and of itself. Such a cool area. You know, I'm kind of curious actually. What does that shield say? Maybe that'll give us a little more information. Small shield of antlers arranged in an eddy-like pattern. If used to attack a foe, the shield's antlers inflict blood loss. Once given to a tarnished warrior who cultivated close ties to the ancestral followers. Oh, man, the pollen is so high today. Though the effect is only slight, it boosts immunity, robustness, and focus. Okay, so that's cool. Good to know. And this is a shield that can parry as well. Also, kind of cool. And then we got more ancestral followers over here. Let's see. I feel like there is a mausoleum or something down there, but there's a grace point up here I want to grab before I go down there. Or set a mausoleum, like a catacombs or something down there, I'm pretty sure. Dang, bro, you chew so loud. Like right here, why? Ooh. So I'm gonna make some homemade burgers for dinner tonight, and probably some potato wedges. And then sliced up a watermelon yesterday and still got like half of it. And my stomach thinks eagerly of this food. Oh! Hey, I think that... Oh. I feel like I can get starlight shards over here. Oh! Why? Ah, ruined bear, bro. Hey, there we go. Ugh. Come on, Ted. We don't gotta be like this, man. Oh, yeah. Haha, thank you for the appraisal. I think that's the... Oh, dang. Ah, if it came just a little bit later, it would have actually been more perfect, but it's okay. Mr. Bear is still poisoned, which is perfect. Yeah! Yeah! Alright, cool. I feel better now. Rune bears are tough foes. Give me your bones. There we go. Yeah, you want some of this too? Alright. Let's see here. Let's see here. Alright. I guess we could get the Erd Tree avatar that's over here. Well, that we have to access from the pier. That's from the Frenzy Village. Oh, I don't got my potion this time around. Yeah, from this way. And take all you guys out before we aggro the boss. Jeez. One shot, huh? That's all it takes to take out my skeletal militia man. Ayo. It's alright. We're working our way towards getting the Dung Eater puppet. Or, yeah, we don't have him yet. We can't use him yet either. It's alright because I'm going to be able to level up now. Getting some crystal tears. man. Elden Ring's open world, honestly, it often makes me want to replay Red Dead Redemption. Cause, or Red Dead 2, I guess I should say. Because, man, the open world on that game is just so good. Like, one of the best. Like, I think I put my top 3 open worlds as Elden Ring, for sure. Red Dead Redemption 2. And then Breath of the Wild. I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom yet. I have it. I've been sitting on it. I got it for Christmas. Oh my god. I got it for Christmas, so I'm gonna I'm gonna have to play that one soon. I think honestly part of me is just sitting here waiting for the Switch 2 at this point, and like that's how I want to play it, because I've just heard that it kind of runs like dookie on the Switch. I don't know. I'm starting to kind of get it itching for it. We were just chilling here in the rain, and I'm like, man, shout out to Zelda, where I'd be running around in the rain in my armor, and like I get struck by lightning. Like, what the hell is that? All right, I think we're gonna go down the Ainsel River well now. Now, I think, you know, like, there's a lot of open world games that I've had tons of fun with, right? Like, I think of Horizon Zero Dawn is another one that I just had so much fun exploring and, like, actually playing in, right? And the story of Horizon Zero Dawn, like, that was a big one for me, but the open world just felt very Ubisoft in its design, you know, like go get the watchtower, and then the watchtower reveals all the checkpoints, and you go and like you essentially have a checklist of all the things to go and check your way down. And I don't know, for an open world in particular, I have the most fun when I have freedom to experiment and freedom to explore. So being able to be like, oh, what's that over there? Let's go find out. And then going there and finding out what that is. Like, that right there, I think, is the key to building a successful open world game. And when you're led by the hand by map markers, you know, it takes away all of that feeling, for me at least, right? Like, there's no more sense of exploration because everything is already mapped out for me. So all 3 of the games that I said all kind of share those features, right? Like being able to kind of experiment and try things out on my own, as well as just encouraging exploration. Go off the beaten path, do your thing, go see what you can find, you know. My first playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2, I think, will just stick with me forever. I played an evil Arthur Morgan, and by the time I got to the end of the game, I felt that, you know, like I felt a reflection of those choices, and that was cool. That was not something I had expected walking into that game. You know, I'd played GTA and stuff in the past, you know, but the way that Red Dead handles it is almost more of on the level of a role-playing game. Like, and I would argue that like Red Dead 2 is more of a role-playing game than Fallout 4. For me, at least, right? Like, I can pick who I want to be as Arthur, and I can move through that. And as for the most part, with the story, you're pretty locked in, but you can make little choices along the way, in particular about your character as Arthur, and those actions have consequences, you know, and they will allow you to kind of shape the world around you in a unique way. So that's a good one. It's one that I picked up a physical copy for recently. Like, I've been playing it since it released back in 2018, but I never bought it physically. So I had to fix that recently. These ants are... I would say that these guys are the worst, but that would be incorrect. The ones with the giant heads are in fact the worst. Hold up, is there one coming up behind me? Oh, jeez. So what we're doing now is we're going down underneath, down below the earth, to explore the area below where we just were. So there is the Ould Palace up above. Now we're going to come down and look at the sunken parts of all that. There's definitely more of that we will end up exploring later, because we don't actually get to explore the Eternal Cities until we progress Ronnie's questline. Which, that's kind of crazy to me, right? Like, the only way to really access 2 out of 3 of the Eternal Cities is through Ronnie's questline. Like, you can access the Nameless Eternal City without Ronnie, but which... Can you even? Now that I'm... Yeah, you can. Oh my god. Okay. Oh man, what a good view. Oh. Okay, that's why. Okay. That's why I was getting all confused. Because up above, it's the Ould Palace ruins. But down below, it's Ould Palace ruins. Huh. That's cool. So, essentially, as far as I remember it going, the theory essentially is that this guy here is the ancient city, essentially like equivalent of America. Like, this is the guy who was part of a ancient dynasty. That this guy is likely the vessel for the Elden Ring at some point. We can see the roots too as actually like part of the statue. The first time that I encountered it, I thought that it might have actually been roots growing down over the statue, but we can actually see that that's not the case, that that's actually part of the statue itself, right? And the same with, you know, we could see it over there too. So that gives us some tree linkage as well, which the Tarnished Archaeologist definitely expands on that quite a lot more, talking about kind of the difference between the Great Tree, you know, and the Erd Tree, and how there was these different eras, and that's a pretty cool deal. So definitely one of the theories for the Eternal Cities that has made the most sense to me, at least, right? Something I've been thinking about too is, like, I wonder how size, like the size of a person, is decided in this world, because, like, General Radon, right, is a good example of, we've seen him as both super massive and kind of not. Like, in the opening cutscene, we see artwork of Morgott, it looks like, standing over him, but, you know, in his Margit getup. And, like, Radon doesn't seem all that huge, right? But then, like, there's even his item descriptions talk about how he mastered gravity magic so that he could still ride on his horse, you know, once he got too big for him. So, like, was he always going to be gigantic like that? Was it because of the power of his soul, or his, like, runes or whatever, right? And, like, I think of Margit as well, or Morgott. When we defeat him, you know, when we fight him, he's big. He's a honker, right? He's a pretty big guy. But when we actually defeat him, we see, like, essentially like an aura leave him, and he shrivels up and just looks like a little dude, you know? And it makes me wonder of, like, is his own personal, like, the power of his soul or runes or whatever, you know, the idea of that is in this game, like, is that what makes his body so massive, and once we absorb that from him, he shrivels up? Or is it an illusion, you know, because we do see him using glamour magic like that throughout the game. Like, we encounter him out on the battlefields of Leyndell on the outskirts, right, where he just looks like a normal dude wandering about, and then he'll totally ambush us, right? So, like, we know that he uses illusion magic and stuff, so maybe the form of him that we see is a straight up illusion. This is cool. I think the only other place that I can think of in the game that we have such a complete piece of architecture like this for the ancient civilization is the Ancient Dynasty Mausoleum, actually. There's a hallway that is almost exactly like this that leads up to Mohg's boss fight. And that's what That's what this is reminding me of. It's really cool. Grace point down here. Right. Right. That's good stuff. Okay. Maybe I'll do baked potatoes instead of potato wedges. Actually sounds kind of good. Oh. I don't want to go this way yet. What? I don't want to go down here. I'm trying to explore that area back here where I was getting shot at a little bit more. There's more to see here, sir. So far, so good. Oh, 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 oh! Yeah, you can't touch me. You're no match for my power, fool. Oh, good. Okay, he can't shoot me here. Yay! Map of the river Ainsel. Ainsel? Okay, cool beans. That's enough of that.
Someone customer? Well,
How long has it been? Okay. Acid spray mist, huh? Oh man. I have runes to spend. I need to level up. Oh, Schnarks, man. Oof. He did not like that. Hey! Making me waste me arrows! I guess they're bolts, not arrows. Ouch. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Don't worry, it's not the end for old Rando yet. Alright, 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 alright. Oh yeah. Oh yeah! Ouch. Yo, what? What? Oh, ow! What are those dudes, those things called? Like, throw them and they like go around the ankles. Who knows? Not me, that's for sure. Heyo, love that. Getting refills on my potions for being thorough in my killing of enemies is a grand feeling. Like, yes, I've killed sufficient amounts of you to get healing potions back. I have hit my death threshold for another potion. It's like I'm refilling it with their blood. But this isn't Bloodborne. Fear the old blood. Ow, ow, ow. I thought I was safe down here. Cool. Killed everyone. Even the younglings. Oh, coffee. Hello. Alright. Working our mind up. Building our mental faculties. And then we will eventually be able to summon up the Eater of Dung. What a thing to say. Where's the one with the face? Look at all those blood stains, man. Be wary of left. Be wary of left. Nice. Good call. Because everyone and their mother knows how much I hate Death Blight. Unless it's killing the Dung Eater. In which case, all about it. No! 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 Damn it. Well. Well. Alright. Actually, let's set fire to some sacramental herbs first. Alright, continuing on. Oh. Alright. Here's the thing that I don't know why I wasn't doing before, but whatever. First off, let's craft some more crossbow bolts. Oh, shit. Yeah! Alright, that's how we handle those guys. Screw all that dodge around deathblight clouds trying to smack him in his face sack. Get out of here with that. Oof, I'm backing up and there's probably another one up here. Ah! Ah! There he is! Those creatures are a recurring thing throughout the series. They're not in Demon Souls. I'm pretty sure they got introduced in Dark Souls 1, but they have been a constant enemy ever since. And they are just the fuel of nightmares. Those are not their eyes. Yeah, not their eyes at all. I'm pretty sure that those are where those are like sacks that store the Deathblight or something in them. It's awful. Their eyes are actually the little... Oh. Maybe those are their eyes on these guys. Okay. So in other games, they have like... It almost looks like little nostrils underneath the big giant frog eyes. And those are their actual eyeballs. But it seems that the messed up eyes are actually their eyes in this game. Okay. I guess it would seem I have not spent the time. Aeonian butterfly. I had not spent the time observing the model of those guys on this in this game. Yeah, suffering ahead indeed. Ooh, that is also a fairly complete piece of the Ool Palace. Over there yonder. More of that dude's statues. And we're right underneath Liurnia too. So like if we look at where we are on the map, right? We're down here in the Ainsel River, and right here, we'll have to get this map later on, but this is the Lake of Rot, right? So then we look at right above us, and we are directly below Liurnia of the Lakes here, which is pretty crazy. But that's why we could see all that glintstone dripping down from the ceiling, which is pretty crazy. It sounds like my wife is home. Ooh-wee. Alright, so now we're gonna keep pushing farther. This is so gnarly though. Like, I just walk over this like it's nothing, but look at this. These are bodies. Countless bodies. Just all stacked up into a mound here. And not all of it's human, right? We could see these big old skeletons here, big old massive rib cages. No skulls to go with the large rib cages that I can see, but just untold countless bodies there. And it, like, looks like they've been burned almost. I'm a slick a snack. Alright. Alright. This is even more terrifying than the mound of corpses. Like, out here reminded me of Bloodborne when we got to Yahar'gul. Spooky, man. It seems like they don't necessarily have a particular area of focus. Like, it's just more kind of towards this throne, it seems, but not all of them are pointing that same way. It just seems like that's kind of the general direction. Oh, man. I'm pretty sure we left the other Dragonkin soldier be because we couldn't get him, but that was also before we upgraded our weapon a few times, so we'll see. Maybe we'll have some better luck. Oh, jeez. Oh, dang, that's crazy cool. I don't think I've ever seen him do this attack. Oh my goodness. Oh, dude, this guy's gonna get me. Oh. Heal. Ooh. Oh, one more. One more attack, man. Ah. What a monster, bro. Just goes to show, though, you can't get greedy. Even a boss with one attack left will still get you. Oof. Alright. Dude, I think we can get the other one. I think so. Do we have enough to level up? I think our level ups are starting to get kind of expensive. Yeah. 5,000 runes. Perfect. Perfect. Level up. Mind. 82. Alright, we're getting closer. Okay. I think it's right here. This is the grace point I need for getting the other Dragonkin soldier. Did I already get? I don't remember if I fought the ancestor spirit down here yet. I know that I went around and I got all of these pillars, but I honestly cannot recall. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is what I need. I need bones. This is not what I'm doing right now. I don't want to get all caught up. I'm trying to go fight this Dragonkin soldier. Oh, but look at all the bones. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Nah, I'm not even gonna mess with you, dude. I just want to go fight the Dragonkin soldier, okay? Okay! Okay. Oh man, just like that. Yeah, that's right. Turn around and attack me. Leave my skeletal militia man alone. over here, dude. Yep, that's right. Yes. Okay, this guy is... Alright, let's not jinx it, but... This guy is going a lot easier than his Ainsel counterpart. Whew, okay. Good stuff. Got him that time. Alright. Ooh. That's where we get the dragon halberd? Sweet. Ooh, and Marika's Scar Seal. Ooh. Increases mind, intelligence, and arcane, but increases damage taken. These seals represent the lifelong duty of those chosen by the gods. An eye engraved with an Elden rune, said to be the seal of Queen Marika. Poison and rot. Effects of death, sleep, and madness. Okay. Yeah. What a cool combo. Small mysterious bottle with a dark mist sealed within. Eliminates all sound made by the wearer during movement. A ritual implement used by Round Table Hold assassins. There was a time when Tarnished, who had strayed from guidance, feared nothing more than utter silence. And we also have talisman put together from dark cloth with a lustrous sheen. Completely conceals the wearer's presence while crouching at a distance from foes. Part of one of the concealing veils used by the assassins on the night of the Black Knives. Wow, my reading skills are not on par today. Raistlin, would you please read out loud for the class? Part of me feels like, I don't know, I thought there was a starlight shard up here, but I guess I was wrong. We do get, oh, that's the first ghost glove word 4 that we've picked up though. So that is a good thing. I don't know. Hallowhorn Grounds. It looks like we have killed the Regal Spirit. Or whichever of the Ancestor Spirits that was. I think there's a Regal one and an Ancient one. The other one is up above. We'll get to that after we continue Ronnie's questline. Let's see. I feel like we did do this already, but it's still glowing, so maybe not. Hey, okay. We didn't. I didn't think so, because we didn't have the remembrance. And that's what was tripping me out here. Okay. Good to know. Alright. This is my favorite boss soundtrack, at least in this game. I don't know It's a pretty high contender for the entirety of From Software's catalog, though. Just such a beautiful, beautiful score for this. Oh. I totally did do this fight already. What? Ah! It's alright. I guess we get the remembrance from the other one. Okay, so I guess there's definitely side dungeons through here that I need to do. I guess, real quick, I guess we'll actually do this. We'll go to the Volcano Manor because I need to turn in, I completed another contract, and I need to turn that in. And I wanted to get the map for this area too.
I see you performed another task for us. Here is your usual reward. Please, take it. Now, perhaps the time has come to tell you of the true ruler of this manor, Lord Rykard. The Erd Tree blessed the Tarnished with grace, but it was all too meager in the face of the enormity of their task. The Tarnished were forced to scavenge, squabbling for crumbs, like the Shard Bearers vying for power in the wake of the Shattering. Our Lord, indignant, has refused to scurry about, fighting over what miserly scraps they allow us. If the Earth Tree, and indeed the very gods, would debase us so, then we are willing to raise the banner of resistance, even if it means heresy. We at the Volcano Manor, under Lord Rykard, have sworn no rest until it is done. If you follow this heroic path, one day the Lord will see you. The Lord's visits with our champions are always a spectacle. It cannot
sure.
come a day too soon.
I'm sure they are always a spectacle.
If you follow this, it cannot come.
Okay, so I'm sure there's a new contract now.
Look at you. A recusant through and through. I knew you had it in you. Take this. A special invitation to hunt some of the first Tarnished who sat at the Round Table Hold. If you should accept, I'll next see you on the field of battle. You're still alive, I see.
On all melee armaments. Endure. Assume an anchored stance to brace for incoming attacks, briefly boosting poise. Damage taken while using this skill is reduced. That's actually also a really good one.
Well,
Alright, let's go and grab our map. I also need to get the jar cannon. That would be another good one for my guts build, but I don't quite remember off the top of my head where the jar cannon is. I'm gonna have to do some looking around. I decided this time, so the last, couple streams I've done of both Elden Ring and Jade Empire, I've run into moments of like, oh, I wonder about this, or like, I wonder if I can get this, or how do I get this key, right, for a dung eater. So I just decided today that I'm just gonna have my guide next to me here, so that way if I encounter any of those like moments that I need to solve in order to proceed a quest line or whatever, I can just whip it out real fast. Dude, go away, scary hand. Okay, so I'm gonna take a brief pause here to go use the restroom, but I'll be back in just a moment. In the meantime, stay cool. Alright. And the journey continues. Damn, what a sight that is, though. Look at that. Those are giants? They're not quite. I think they're trolls is the technical term. But still, that's gnarly, man. What a thing to do to someone. Ooh, Sacramento Bud. That stuff's good. That's some good stuff. We use that for the crafting. But in order to... yeah, they're pretty rare to find. So, anytime that we can find some Sacramento Bud, we always make sure that we pick every single one of those little red flowers. Dude, this is straight up gnarly, though. Above another mound of corpses. This one is less intense. Are you just... Okay, no, you're actually dead. Ah, hiding place. Nice. I swear, if this says try jumping, try ranged battle. Uh-huh. Alright, we'll see how this goes for us. Oh man, I got 15,000 on me right now. Oh, and I don't have any sacrificial twigs. Oh! Ulcerated tree spirit. Right. Right. It's not an Erd Tree avatar right here. Not only is it a tree spirit, but it's, at least it's not one of the rot ones. Oh, oh. Oh! Ah, wonderful. Oh, not what I meant to do. Get off the horse. That's what I was hoping for. Get a good old stun in there. Hey. Here we go. Enemy felled. Leaden hard tier and the Cerulean hidden tier. Nice. That's a good one. Yeah, that's like the one for sorcerers right there. It makes it so that all of your you don't spend any mana for the period of time that that is in effect. So people will pop that in a boss fight and then Kamehameha wave a dude right in the face, and they just have pretty much infinite Kamehameha wave until that effect wears off, which is, I mean, it's not long. I think it's like 10 seconds, something like that. Like, it's not a lot of time, but I mean, still, it's enough for sure. Like, it's definitely enough time to cause some damage if you time it right. Another place where we see these guys. There are not many places where we see that particular statue. One of the only other places that I can think of, in fact, is on like the Divine Bridges, or the bridges leading to the Divine Towers. So that's intriguing. Wow. Oh man. Gotcha. Good thing too, I could not afford to lose those runes. That would have not been a good deal. Heyo, more Sacramento Buds. We were just talking about how good those are. How we gotta always be making sure to pick up the Sacramento Buds. Because there's some important items that we use that for. I think that it's like the preserving boluses, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, the preserving boluses use those, and that's an important one for sure. It's like the only thing that I have so far that uses that, but yeah. Because Scarlet Rot is nasty, man. That does some damage. That's a ladder right there. Climb, dude! Oh, I can hear it coming up behind me. Oh, okay. And I just totally missed this grace point right here. Wild. Is that a starlight shard up there? Oh man, one can hope. Nope. Tis not. Tis not, in fact. Wow, look at all of those bloodstains from people jumping off the edge right there, probably. Crazy. Okay, that's why. That's why I missed this, because the other side of that tower is where I entered this path. Okay. Makes sense. Who is my next assassination target, by the way? Ah. Got it. Got it. Well, we are not gonna assassinate him yet. I've actually never gone through the Recusant questline prior to fighting Radon, which is kind of, I overuse interesting, but something of note, because you get sent to assassinate a few of the characters that assist in that battle, so. Already 2 hours in. Man, it doesn't feel like it. Cool beans. Man, I have quite a lot of game guides at this point. I've accumulated a collection, but Future Press makes the best. They've done pretty much all of From Software's guides, with the exception of Dark Souls 3, which was done by Prima Guides, and it is inferior on every front. But their guide was so comprehensive. This is just volume 1. Yeah, that's a honker. Volume 1. Volume 2 is over there. But oh man, some of just the best physical game guide makers in the business, and pretty much really the only physical game guide makers left in the business. I do not see many more of those nowadays. Occasionally a new release still gets one. Like Future Press still, they did one for Armored Core 6 pretty recently, and then Zelda Tears of the Kingdom actually got one. Which I'm actually curious who did that. Was it? It couldn't have been Prima, because they're out of business. So I am curious, who published this? Piggyback. Okay. Top Piggyback titles. Okay, they also did the Cyberpunk 2077 guide. Oh, they did the Red Dead guide. Okay. Oh. They did the Dragon Age 2? I thought my Dragon Age 2 guide was Prima. I see the Collector's Edition one is... And they did like the Assassin's Creed 2 series with like Brotherhood and all that. Okay. Final Fantasy X, Uncharted 3. Okay. Halo 2. They did the Halo 2 guide. Okay. Okay, Piggyback. I see you. Okay. Jeez. $285 for the Red Dead Redemption hardcover guide nowadays. And that right there is why I buy those when they come out. Because you try to pick it up even just a few years later and they are... Ooh. Oosh. And it's also why with the Elden Ring ones, I bought extra copies this time around. So that way I can use some, but then I also have some I can keep sealed in the plastic, brand new, because the difference between used like new and brand new with the price can often be the difference of a few $100s with those guides. So pro tip, when you see used game guides or anything like that in your used game stores, it's often worth checking them out, see if they're worth anything. I found one for Fable Anniversary in a local game store a couple years back, and I found the hardcover guide, I think, for like 20 bucks. And I looked it up online, and it was going for over $100 on eBay. So it was like $130, which that's $110, and you know, as a return on that, which is pretty insane. I didn't sell it, right? Of course, I put it into my collection. But with that said, you would be surprised the turnaround that you can get on, or the profit that you can make on game guides. But they are difficult to find nowadays, especially in good condition. Man, I just killed you, lady, in a different place. There's a third invasion for her in the mountaintops of the Giants. And if we kill her there too, I think we get something. We get like one of the ultimate upgrade materials or something. But yeah, so the more you know, right? Game guides. When you see them in your used game store, do a quick search online, see if they're worth anything, because they often are. I have plenty that are not worth really much, right? Like, a perfect example is my Cyberpunk 2077 guide. If you know anything about the way Cyberpunk 2077 launched, especially compared to the state of the game now, you'll know that that guide is pretty much useless at this point. There's very little inside that guide that is still accurate. How to get certain endings, maybe, you know, but even then, there's nothing for Phantom Liberty, and like literally, it's for like the launch state of the game. So there's not a lot of accurate information. And with that said, even it being brand new, still in its plastic, I never opened it, it's worth half of what it was brand new. So, you know. But then there's ones like this particular book right now, right? I bought this one for 35 bucks because I pre-ordered it. And now I'm seeing them already, you know, just like not even 2 years later, a year and a half later or whatever. Yeah, I think it literally is just over a year since they actually started shipping out the physical copies of those. Either way, you know, a little over a year later, and I'm seeing them go for 130 bucks. So excited to see what they'll be at in another 5 years, 10 years. The only one of those game guides that I'm missing, at least for the main From Software games, is the Bloodborne guides. I don't have Bloodborne or the Old Hunters, because those ones were a little bit before I started actually collecting game guides, and every time I check, they go for a few $100. And there's two of them. There's a separate one for the Old Hunters, so that means like when they're on the lower end of the pricing, I'm looking at $400 to get both of them, which that hurts. So that's alright. That's why I always keep an eye on them online. And I always check when I walk into a store that carries them. Any sort of like retro store, like used game store, anything like that. Even a lot of like tabletop game stores will sometimes carry those guides, or like comic book stores, I've seen them carry them sometimes. But if it's for a game that you're interested in, it's always worth scooping them. Okay, that's the end of my game guide spiel. Just kind of rambling as we do the Elden Ring things. This place is kind of terrifying, from what I remember. What does it take to level up? Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Getting closer. Alright. Man, I need starlight shards though. I bet I can find... I might be able to find one in... what's the town? Selena? No. It's an NPC. I don't know. The sorcery town down there. Oh, hey. It's an item. Yeah. I feel like it's worth it to go around here on Torrent, because these dudes explode, from what I recall, and that is not fun. But when they explode, you get the runes, so that's nice. Hey, we like great dragonfly heads. We like that. Two pumpkin heads. Okay, at least that one's done. So now I don't have to worry about him. I can just fight this guy. No! That was... Don't do that at home, kids. I should have pulled away and healed and been smart. But... we are role-playing as Guts. So I went a little berserk there. See what I did there? It worked out in the end this time. But 8 times out of 10, that does not work out, and you end up getting killed. So not something to be doing. That's the point. The other half of the medallion that activates the elevator that takes me up is right over yonder, kind of. Not really, but kind of. It's over there, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's what that is. Or that might be the town, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is, in fact, the town. Oh, there was a dungeon I need to go back down to, because my boy Alexander is down there. I was like out running errands yesterday in a bunch of traffic,
Dear customer. Yes.
and
right this way.
man, I hate driving in traffic, and drivers out here
Please. I'm
inconsiderate
hungry.
to say the least. So I I turned on the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack and was just vibing. I was like, all right, let's go. You can't be angry while listening to this. Come on. There's definitely some battle tunes in there, but especially that opening theme song. Oh, so chill, so chill. Right. I was just talking about how there's a dungeon. A dungeon. Dang. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is a way to cut like across most of Caelid. That's kind of crazy. Like you can just kind of skip a huge chunk of this area by going this way and then just running right down there. Wow. You didn't stand a chance. Hey, okay, cool. The one thing that I feel this game is really missing that the others had, at least the Dark Souls games. No, actually, like all the others except for Sekiro had, was factions. Like you can join covenants in all the other games, and they primarily have multiplayer effects, but you know, I don't know, like I think that this game in particular would have benefited from having those covenants because it would have just added that extra layer of role-playing. And there's like the factions exist in the game already, right? Like there's all these different outer gods that you can potentially serve, and so your covenants would just kind of be dictated by who it is that you serve. And even when it comes to the Erd tree, like you can follow through the quest line where you get the prayer book, right, and find the statue in the capital, and that's how you can join the fundamentalists. Like maybe you join those like hunting those who live in death, like even joining like those who live in death. Maybe it could be like the bedside companions or something. Like there's just so this game was so ripe for the covenants, man. And, like, you get a small taste of that with Volcano Manor. Where, like, it's a specific faction that you join, they give you a quest line, and as you work through that quest line, you get rewards that you can't get through any other means, you know, and that right there, like, I just wish there was more of that. Like, I totally thought that that's where, I thought there was going to be some of that, honestly, my first playthrough, when you meet Kenneth Haight in Limgrave, and he's like, oh, will you swear fealty to me? I said yes, like, totally thinking I was joining a covenant, you know, and that I was going to be, like, a knight of Limgrave. And, like, the fact that you can get the armor for each of the different factions, like the areas, you know, as to who you represent in the Shattering or whatever. Just what a missed opportunity. Oof, just instantly stun him again. Oof. Bang, my guy. Ooh, the Cross Naginata, huh? Looks like my bitrate has gone down quite a bit, but it still says stream quality is excellent, so that's good. Let's do a double check over here. Alright, well. Seems to be doing okay, so. Ooh, ow, 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 I'm sorry! I was killing your overlord, your slave master, bro. Why you gotta be like that? They got the Stockholms, man. They got the syndromes for the Stockholms, man. Stay down. Good thing the greatsword is essentially a shield, all unto itself. Sorry to interrupt you while you're working, mate. Nice. Hey, I see we got a few more people in. Welcome. Welcome. Glad to have you in. We are working our way through Caelid at the moment. Slowly working our way down to Radahn. so we can do the festival. Glad to have you here. I hope that your weekend is going well. Doing a guts role play for this playthrough of Elden Ring. Hey, more smithing stone 4. That's good stuff. Oh man. Oh, I need more smithing stone 3, which I have. Cool. I need to go do some upgrades. That's what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. So, hey, more smithing stone 4. Yeah, I need to go do some upgrades for sure, for sure. Oh man. How exciting. Oh, and a grace point? It's almost like the game knew. Cool. Now I can go and do some upgrades before I do this boss fight. We like that. We like that indeed. Ah, but Alexander isn't down here. What a shame. Did I do his first location? I don't know. I don't know about that, actually. I swear I did. I very rarely get him to actually show up here in this cave. His first location is back here. Up here. I'm pretty sure I went up there, but we'll do a check real fast. Just in case. And the coffee's gone. That is a tragedy. Hello? That's what I'm waiting to hear. Is anyone out there? Okay, no, I see where his butt was. So he's probably down waiting for me at the festival then. At least I hope so. Okay. We're gonna go upgrade my weapon. Speaking of NPCs, I totally forgot about this guy right here. He is in Liurnia right now. And I need to go talk to him so that he will go to the Volcano Manor. But first things first. Let's get some upgrades done.
No. I need to do better than this. This will never kill a god. I can do better than this. It needs to slay a bloody god. Oh, it's you. Don't pay me any mind, it's not important. Just lay out your arms.
Alright. Hey! Wow, my sword is way more leveled up than I thought it was. Okay. So I need more smithing stone 5. It's gonna be a minute. Get more upgrade for my crossbow here. That's sweet. We like that. Ash of War. Oof. I kind of want to do Endure. Yeah. I think we're going to go with Endure. Alright. Because while I'm thinking about it, let's go and get this guy real fast. So he will move over to the Volcano Manor, and then we'll continue our journey through Caelid. Oof. monstrous. Okay. Magic grease. Cool beans. Where is my guy? Hey, look at you. I was looking for you.
Yeah. It's me, Dialos. Answer me, would you?
I think he did it, personally.
Hello, friend. Tell me if you know, would you? The whereabouts of the hidden house of those despicable fiends. The recusants who hunt their fellow tarnished. They laid hands upon my servant Lanya, and I refused to let the insult stand. The tale of House Hoslo is told in blood. I, Dialos, swear to deliver the message.
You know, the only thing that I give Dialos here is that there were two known recusants in the area, right? Patches and Rhea, or whatever, the snake chick, right? They were both in the area, so it is possible that Lanya was a target. But personally, I have always believed that Dialos killed her as his way to gain entrance into the Volcano Manor.
They laid hands upon my servant Lanya, and I refused to let the insult stand. The tale of House Hoslo is told in blood.
Right.
I, Dialos, swear to deliver the message.
So, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a little bit fishy to me, but okay. Let's head back in. We're gonna go get that boss. Ooh. Ooh. That sword is more upgraded now. I like that. Oh man, I'm pretty sure this is the meteorite monster thing. Oh! Magma worm. That is not what I was expecting at all. Heyo. Oh. No! Oh, magma worm. Enough with that, bro. Ah, you're just spamming that attack, man. Making me feel like I'm playing Mortal Kombat with my little brothers as a kid. You're like, just stop spamming the kick button over and over again! Jeez! Come on, then. One more. I almost got you. Yeah, alright. Victory is ours. Oh, right. Man, I haven't used the Moonveil Katana since my first character, so I forget that this is where we picked that up. Well, that's fun. Not something we'll be using on this guy, but if I was gonna go for any crazy wacky weapon on this particular character, it would honestly, I think it would be the Dung Eater's sword. Because just what a crazy weapon. But does not go with the Guts roleplay, so what can you do? I wonder if I want to go down here into this castle. Right, meow. Nah, I kind of want to just keep working my way towards Radon. And the sorcery town as well. Because I'm hoping we can pick up some starlight shards there. Need them for good old Dung Eater puppet. Ooh, the Lifesteal Fist. Nice. That's a callback to some old Dark Souls. So let's see here. Got a dungeon here to go into. Is it down here? Yeah. Oh, that's not a dungeon. Technically. It's a little breeding pit. This place is gross. And the noises they make are also... It's like, come on, man, stop! So, we got him. We got them all. Ah, samurai. Oh, man. That is 3 katanas in this one session. We got the snake katana, we got the meteoric blade, and the Moonveil katana, all in this one session. That is what a katana-filled session. Shout out to the voice actors that be out getting in the booths, just making all these weird monster noises and death sounds and stuff. What a fun job that would be. At least it doesn't rain rot here. That would just be too much for me, man. That would be too much for me. That's empty. Right. Right. Hey, a rune arc. Nice. Oh, my rune arc is still activated, actually. That's cool. That also means I can be invaded. This is a dark and windy cave. Oh, scared the shit out of me. I like heard the noises and I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I coming up on? And dang, I want to get in there though. Oh. Okay, I'll kill as many of these guys as I can while they're still behind the cage. Uh-oh. I hear the little militiamen coming to get me. Okay, so we can go that way. Can we go through this door? Does not open from this side. Okay. There's the Statue of America. Yeah, we ain't out here playing your games. We're playing my games. You don't have the right. Ah. Explosion. Oh, explosion. Oof. Hey, that was one good thing about going up into the Altus Plateau a little bit early. Is we got some good upgrade materials. Sword is looking good. Alright, so that's where we came in from. So now we're continuing this way. Lovely. Turtleneck meat. Have I really not killed any turtles? Okay, okay. That's the door that couldn't be opened from that side. Okay. Oh, I see it. Ah. Pull the lever, Crunk. Alright, so now we're just gonna... Pretty sure that this is... the first room, maybe? Pillory shield, huh? I'm actually kind of curious about that. Pillory, made to punish serious felons, used as a shield. Though made of good, sturdy wood, it is only a makeshift tool and performs as such. Perhaps due to its use as a device with which the guilty were made to endure prolonged suffering, it raises vitality. That's cool. Okay, yeah, this is the way that we originally come down into here. Okay, cool. So we continue down here. I'm gonna drink up just because chances are pretty good I'll get a potion refill somewhere along here since I'm being thorough with my killings. Oh, almost got me a couple times there. Hey! That's a fourth katana. Okazisashi. I think there's 2 katanas left that I don't... Oh, I don't have the Uchi katana. Oh, the Wakazisashi is not right here. Because I think that's the long one, maybe? Oh, no, it's the small one. Okay. Right, that's the one that I use as an offhand on my ninja blade. Right. Message here. Boss ahead, therefore try attacking. Yeah, let me add to the scars on your back, boy. I did not need to summon the skeletons for this fight. Putrid corpse ash. Nice. And that's like the beginning of the game right there. Yeah, that's where you pick up the Wondrous Flask. Okay, so let's leave another message right here. Says weapon ahead. Armament, I guess, ahead. Therefore, don't need air. Ah. The other messages popped up now. Cool. Well, there we go. Alright, so far at least, our time through Caelid has not been too bad. I still want the map. We shall see. What is that like? Is there another deal over here that I'm not aware of? No, okay. I was curious, because a lot of the time those ghost tree lanterns will, when you interact with them, they'll summon up a ghost and he'll lead you to a dungeon. But I guess it probably would have been to that dungeon that I just did, which makes sense. Makes sense as to why it wouldn't let me interact. Just kind of running past all these dudes here. Ooh, I'm not gonna fight the rot dragon right now. I usually hold off on the dragons and kind of do them all as a thing. Like, I'll have a dragon hunting session and I'll just go get all the dragons in the game. Same with the magma worms. Like, I'll usually go and hunt down all the rest of them. I'll do that with a lot of those bosses, like Crucible Knights as well. I'll go and hunt down all of the Crucible Knights that are left in the game. Because sometimes, you know, I just encounter them as a boss or something, but let's see an item back here. Do you like that? Ancient Dragon Apostle Cookbook, huh? And is that Radahn's castle? Yeah, that totally is. Cool. Well, let's get us our map real fast, and then we will continue on. I think I'm going to get us to Radahn, and then that's where I'm going to pause for tonight. Mostly just because I am starting to get pretty hungry at this point. Oh, hey, a Night Cavalry? Let's go, dude. These are another one that I'll usually just, like, I'll go and hunt them down if there's any left, but if I encounter them, man, I will pretty much always fight these guys. They are so much fun. And while they are a pretty strong field boss, all things considered, the thing that I think makes them a little bit easier to fight early game is that you can kill their horse and knock them on the ground and get like a pretty serious critical hit on them. If you know you can land a hit on the horse, but just like that. And that makes these fights a lot more manageable in the early game. At this point, I would consider us coming up on mid-game, but hey, that's good stuff. We like that.
Buying or selling?
I need to level up. And there is a point of grace right over here. Getting closer. Oh man. Bird tree seed. I think that's the first one I've seen in this entire area. Dungeon. Oh, it's down here. Oh my goodness. Ah! Bro, these crows are my least favorite. Like, this is the enemy that I will just run past. Every area, every playthrough, like every time, I just do not fight these guys. They are such a pain. Ugh. Ah. Which is a shame. They dropped some good souls. Ooh. I do not want to fight him. Oh, or him. Oh no! Sorry, I'm gonna keep doing the dungeons and stuff along the way to Radon, so we're not quite done yet. Though. I am gonna keep playing, see if my wife will get some baked potatoes in the oven. I think I do want baked potatoes instead. That sounds yummy. Oh. Oh. I really hate this one. This is not a good catacomb. hate Caleb. Getting out of there. Honestly, do I have any fire grease? Okay. Be wary of left. Oh. Heyo. That's good stuff. We like that. Because I do not want to, look at all these handy fellows. Okay. So I've probably discussed it before. Oh my goodness, what a joke of a boss, this guy. But if you are using a light source, it dampers their ability to teleport, which is very good. And if you use the sentry torch, then I don't think they can at all. Though I did find out on this playthrough, actually, usually I kill them so fast I never notice, but there's like a little bug that will pop out of their head, and then it'll shoot a laser at you, which is pretty crazy. Alright. Continuing on to Radon. Yeah, we're definitely going to end up saving him for our next stream, which for Elden Ring will probably be Tuesday. We'll likely be back to Jade Empire on Monday. And then, yeah, Tuesday we will do another Elden Ring stream, and then Wednesday we'll pick up for the next Dragon Age stream. So that's what we're looking like for next few sessions here. Man, where I rotate so many games through my streams, it really makes me wish I had stuck it out a little bit longer yesterday, put in some more time into Jade Empire, but that's alright. That is not as long of a game, and we're already like a good 10 hours in to that title, so we're making some good progress, all in all. I wanted to go read the monument over there, but we're gonna come up here first, because otherwise we will have dudes shooting at us the entire time. Dude, screw these guys. So rude. Like, they wouldn't even let me get up the ladder? Come on, guys. I always forget that chest is there. Or I guess it would be more accurate to say I'm always surprised by that chest. Alright, let's go up there. Let's go look at that monument. Oh, geez, you survived? I guess, yeah, this is Elden Ring. Fall damage is not nearly as not nearly as awful in this one. Cragblade, huh? I don't know if I've ever actually gotten that before. Hold Celia secure. Okay, so Celia is the name of the place. Okay. I think I called it Selin, though. I don't know. Alright. So, I don't really care to rest at the Grace. But we are gonna teleport up there, because we are able to do the festival. Hey, we're gonna give it a try. And then we'll have to come back through Redmane Castle another time, so that we can get the other boss that is here. Get the Ruin Blade. Okay, so Alexander is here. We also got the Finger Maiden puppet lady, right? She's being controlled by Celavis.
Ah,
Supposedly.
there you are.
Right. It is Elden Ring, so you never know for sure, but...
The plays are all made up. I'm waiting for the curtain. Let's give them a show to remember, eh? Just don't you go dying on me. For Ronnie's sake, too.
Champions! Welcome! The stars have aligned! The
Stars have aligned!
General Radon, mightiest demigod of the Shattering, awaits you. Champions, prepare for battle. Defeat the General, claim glory, and grab that great rune. A celebration of war. The Radon Festival!
Ah, you came. How delightful. Indeed, I thought I might find you here. By the by, do you know for whom this festival is being held? Well, it is none other than General Radon himself. To think, I could face a great champion of the Shattering, a demigod in the flesh. Oh, in truth, I quiver at the thought. Such is his frightful repute. But the fear simply assures me the ordeal is worth undertaking. Be sure to get a good vantage, my friend. I, Iron Fist Alexander, do hereby vow to unflinchingly brave this ordeal.
Heck yeah, Alexander. My guy.
be sure to get a goodbye.
Okay. Alright, alright, alright.
Are you good and prepared, young chum?
Yeah, you know what?
The
I honestly
festival
am.
begins.
I'm feeling good. Let's do it.
Before we begin, allow me to paint you the full picture. General Radahn is cursed ever to wander. Eaten from the inside by Melania's scarlet rot, his wits are long gone. Now he gathers the corpses of former friends and foes alike, gorging on them like a dog. Howling at the sky. But now, we must make merry.
O gathering of champions, the revels begin. The celebration of war. The Radahn Festival.
All right. Let's do it. There is indeed an item ahead. There's a good upgrade material over here, from what I recall. Yep, Somber Stone 5, which is good. We're already well past the need for a Somber Stone 5, but it's not to say we won't need one later. Oh man. Yeah, that's what I need to be collecting next, is the smithing stone 6. Because my weapon is at, yeah. All right. Wish me luck. This is one of the most notorious boss fights of the game. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's go. What? I disagree, but whatever. Come on. Ooh. Let's go. We got another summon sign over here. Who's this? Okay, yeah, that's a good one. Oh, Patches returned to his world. Yeah. Yo, for real, Torrent, though? Let's go, dude. Come on. Ah! Oh, nice. We could summon in this guy for phase 2. That's sweet. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. I honestly don't pay too much attention to who is come and gone in these fights. And like who I'm summoning. I just Hey, but Alexander made it all the way through. He didn't die. I wonder if he has different dialogue. Usually he dies and I have to resummon him, and then he has dialogue about how like, oh, one swing and my pot cracked or whatever. So we'll have to see. War never changes. And that's what we're going to be doing next time.
Ah, good. I was waiting for you. What a sick way to fight, eh? The glory of the clash is shared. By Radahn. And you. And did you see that afterwards? A falling star right before our eyes. I can't fathom how Radahn was holding back something of that scale. He was a living legend if ever I saw one. And the path has now been cleared. To Nokla, where Rani's fate will be decided. Let's meet where the falling star bit the earth. We'll take up our swords once more. For Mistress Rani.
Sweet. How about you, Warrior Jar? You survived.
Ah, hello there. It was a battle marvelously fought. You are well and truly a champion, friend. I, on the other hand...
No, same
nothing but a
dialogue, it
crock.
seems.
One hit was all it took to crack me, and for my insides to come spilling out. After that, I hid like a coward. And as
You did
such,
not?
I can hardly stand to face one such as you.
You deserve a crisp high five.
But don't you think I've given up just yet. As luck would have it, there's a veritable mountain of warriors' bodies right here. If I can just squeeze this bunch down inside me, I'll be a mighty warrior again in no time. And you know, the bodies found here are exceedingly fine. Who could expect any less from the very warriors who fought in the Shattering? The greatest of all wars. Just you wait and see, friend. I'll grow even stronger. Just you wait when next we meet.
Alright, cool beans. Well, let's get some level ups in. Seems next session we're going to be continuing Ronnie's questline. Oh boy. We're almost at the point where we're going to have enough FP to be able to summon the Dung Eater. Woohoo! Alright, we don't want to do that yet, because there's actually a cool... Yeah, there's a cool dungeon that's over yonder, but also... I usually save that for later, I'm not gonna lie, because it's kind of a pain. Either way, what a good stream. This is a good session. Thank you, Always Smoking, for hanging out. I hope that you give Elden Ring another try with your buddy. It's a good time, and with the DLC coming out, this is the perfect time to hop in and give it another playthrough. As I rambled about before, it's in my top 3 open worlds of all time. So it's so worth the time to sit down and give it a playthrough. Either way, I appreciate you tuning in, and for everybody who watches this afterwards when it's pre-recorded or whatever, I appreciate you as well. And as always, I hope you all have a night as fantastic as you are.